Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. We got another cool PlayStation 2 repair video for you. This one I got from a Salvation Army off of eBay. Only paid, I don't know, 10 bucks for it, about 30 bucks total shipping. Sad part is Sony's been in this one and they resealed it. This one has no power. Let's get into it. I will show you on camera. This one has no power. Go ahead and plug it in. Sorry, I had to see where the heck it was at here. Flip the switch on. No standby light. Alright, we're going to go with the no standby light here. Like I said, this one doesn't look like it's been opened, so it's got a great dry face, great case. Everything's on it. I just hate to have to open it, but got a no power issue, got a no power issue. Like I said, I will get this thing apart so we can test to see if the switch is any good, and we'll go from there. Alright, we're back. I have the meter set up. We're going to go ahead and plug it in. Put the meter over here so everybody can see. Go ahead and flip the switch. And we have 124-ish at the mains. So we've got a power supply problem. Let's go ahead and flip this over and see what's going on. Let me flip it over. Get my test leads out of here. Excuse my finger. Let's see if I can set this up where it's not going to mess anything up. Usually you can put this on a box. Excuse the camera. Get these out of the way. Get this out of the way. Go ahead and flip it over. Oh, we got a 1-4. That's interesting. I fixed one of these before on camera. Before. I just got an email on one of these saying that they had a couple linear diodes blown and the DC to DC converter blown. I've never had that issue. The guys wanted to know what the values were, and I said they're just a 12-volt linear diode. Get this thing out. Get it off of here. There we go. Oh, yes. Classic P241F. He said he had Z2 and Z3 blown. I don't know how the heck that happened, unless he was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing. Because like I said, I've never had that problem. Board number. For people that want to see it. It's the same board I've worked on before, which is a 1-1-1-4-6-4-6-8-31 and 634-11. We're going to go ahead and check that optocoupler, and we're going to go ahead and change that cap. I'm going to try changing the cap first and see if we get any power. If not, I'll change the optocoupler. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I switched that out with a 33 microfarad, 35 volt. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the switch on. Oh, look at that, folks. It's just a bad cap. I'm kind of seeing a common failure on these. Just a bad C3 cap on this one, guys. The optocoupler is good. We got power to the main rail there. It's 11.98 volts. That should be enough. Let's go ahead and flip the switch back off. And she is good to go, it looks like. Another successful power supply repair. As I said, this one's a 1-468-3634-11. I've worked on these power supplies before. Like I said, it's off. It's good. Go ahead and put it back in the PS2 and I'll be right back. We're back, folks. We're going to go ahead and see if this thing's got a picture and a signal. Go ahead and flip the power switch. And we got standby standby light, folks. Let's picture it on, power it on. Fan sounds pretty strong. Oh yeah, this thing's been in here with Sony. Let's, like I said, I like to fix what's wrong with them and move on. Let's check. Let's excuse the camera and monkeying around here. Didn't have my test discs handy. Let's go ahead and put a disc in here. Or reset it on accident. Yeah, this one, the tray comes out pretty nice. Go ahead and use our usual SOCOM 2. Seems like the laser's healthy. I haven't heard anything yet. Let's see if I get a disc read there. Nope, she booted right up, folks. This one does not need a laser yet. Let's see what she does. Oh, PlayStation logo. Probably gonna have to get the controller out. It's probably gonna tell me there's no controller. Sorry about the camera and monkeying around, guys. Still loading. Oops. Yep, says no controller. I just plugged it in. No, I don't want to continue to save. Like I said, this is a very nice PS2. I just refurbish them and try to resell them. I mean, this one looks like it doesn't need anything else so far. Like I said, I do more testing off camera. I run them through burn tests and all that stuff. This one looks like it's, like I said, Sony was in this one. It's got a Sony sticker on it. It was probably repaired recently, probably, before they stopped fixing them. They put different tags on them over the years. I'm sad that I had to fix the power supply on it and I had to take the warranty tag sticker off. They're actually worth more with the warranty stickers on them, but you do what you gotta do, I guess. Seems to be tracking okay. And then hit new game. We're not gonna save it, it's not gonna matter. Like I said, like and subscribe. I got more repair videos coming. Like I said, right now in inventory, I got about 5 or 6 PlayStation 2s ready to go. They're all refurbished. They all work correctly. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Go ahead and hit the button.
U.S. Special Op.
Don't load in the game, the laser's bad. Don't matter. But yeah, the fan strung on this one, looks like Sony was in there. They have their own refurbishment standards. I don't know what they do. But, we're going to revisit that 3001R. I had a revelation on a G22 board that was actually water damaged when I got it. I took that up with the seller on eBay. Got my money back. They didn't know what was wrong with it. Yeah, I called baloney on that one. Ooh, that's not good. She went back to the screen. I'm gonna have to put a laser in this one, folks. It's been sitting too long. And try it again. So I have one laser left. That's all I have. It's verified working too. I put it in a different system. So hopefully that's a glitch.
U.S. Special Operations Command.
If not, we're gonna put a laser in it. Yeah. And hopefully I got the right one. It's like I lost tracking or something. Yep. Laser is bad, guys. I'm going to try a different disc. But it's not reading DVDs correctly. That's unfortunate. But like I said, these 33 microfarad, 35 volt capacitors on these particular. Power supplies go bad apparently. I'll just fell out of my hand. Let's see if I can get it for you. Sorry about the camera. Come on, focus. There you go, 35 volt, 33 microfarad. Apparently on this one was bad. You have to change the optocoupler. But like I said, let's try a PlayStation disc and see what it does. So like I said, I have one more laser in stock and then I have to get some more. Lasers over the years have gone up way in price. I remember in 2019 and 2018 that lasers were $9 a piece. That's not the case anymore. They're like 25, 30 bucks. $20, $25 for a brand new 400C laser now. So this is called laser rot, folks. I'm not even gonna bother trying to clean it. Yeah, I sure wrote a PlayStation disc. Yeah, we're gonna have to change this laser out. It's got laser rot. That sucks.
Absorb the speed and power you with the machine. That's the baddest, the one and only.
I mean, I could use this as a test laser to see if the lasers are bad. But there ain't no hope with this one. Seems to be everything else is working okay, huh? Start your engines and let's get it on.
3, 2, 1, go! The race is on. Show 'em what you got. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, that works. So we'll go ahead and reset it. Go ahead and put a CD-ROM disc in it, see what it does. But yeah, we're gonna end up changing the laser on camera. This, like I said, this is a very nice PlayStation 2 39001. I'll give you the serial number and stuff. Yeah, I kind of broke this one too. I stepped on it. Yeah, that's what happens when you step on your cases, guys. Like I said, we're only changing the laser out because the DVDs don't work right. Ain't that sad? So we're gonna have to get it back on a bench, and like I said, I didn't put the screws in it. I just wanted to see if it worked. We'll get the drive open, and we'll change the laser out, and go from there, guys. Yeah, the ones with the broken drive faces and stuff, I rob parts out of them. Because you can't get a drive face and you can't get a tray for them. And like I said, if you really want to go in a really refurbishment process and you want to get them from China for $35, $40 a piece and pay exorbitant amounts of duty taxes and all that stuff just to get a tray out of one of them, that's not worth it to me. Yeah, it seems to be working okay. This is a partially working laser. It's a 89% working laser, unfortunately. It doesn't read DVDs properly.
Welcome to Ford Racing 3. Single player. Ford Company. Movie car chases. Car selected.
Sad these older consoles had problems with reading the CD-ROMs. Sony got sued for it, for reading discs incorrectly. They got sued for it, so they started fixing these for free. And if you were whatever, and I used to go back in the day, I used to buy them off of eBay broken, make sure the seals were on them, and I'd send them to Sony. Buy any liquid spilled on them? No. You drop it? No. Alright. Is it sitting on the shelf anywhere? No. You're eligible for free repair. I used to get these repaired for free all the time. I bought 4 or 5, 6 of them. 7 of them or 8 of them right now. But like I said, I'll be back. And we're back, folks. We're going to go ahead and see what the heck's in here. Hopefully it's a 400C. Never know. You never know when Sony's been in here. What you're going to get. Yeah, we're just changing it out because it's being weird. I'm also going to put out here that YouTube accounts have been hacked. That's why when you give people your business email, you make sure it's a junk email and you never download anything out of it. Even if it's an exe. It's a 400C. No big deal. Let's see how condition that lens is. Yeah, she's pretty dirty. I'm not going to clean it though. I mean, I'll keep it for, like I said, I might try cleaning it off camera and see if it makes any better, but looks like somebody put a little grease on there too. That's kind of funny. Sony might have did that. Like I said, we'll swap the laser out right now. So you take this little screw out, this little gem of a screw. Like I said, they got that wheel pretty low, huh? Yeah, they do. That's why I said, folks, you don't touch them. See, that one's almost at 12 o'clock. It's at 5:02, actually. 5 to 12 o'clock. Go ahead and pull the rail. No, I don't clean lasers, folks. It's too much of a hassle, and it's a pain. Looks like that one needs a new one. I got new ones. Like I said, I'll change this out real quick. Like I said, you just pull the pole, you pull these two out, and then you just swap everything over. I'll be right back. Alright guys, laser swap has been complete. We're going to go ahead and test it back on the TV. Put the switch on. Go ahead and put the disc in. A DVD disc. Boot it up as normal. See if it goes in the game this time. I said the old laser's down there. Probably try cleaning it off camera. I'm not guaranteeing that's going to revive it. No, I'm not guaranteeing that at all, unfortunately. Sometimes they get a power surge to them and then it screws them up. Yeah, this game's kind of hosed, but it should be able to read it just fine. Like I said, don't touch the adjustment wheels, don't do anything, just replace the laser. They're basically, you have to have a special machine for it, and that's why I tend not to touch them. I tend to put them back where they belong. But yeah, this one looks okay. It looks like it's not tracking, retarded, or anything like that. Go ahead and hit the button. I will test the memory card ports off camera. I'll make sure that all ports are working off camera. Seems like it's playing the video okay. The problem was this thing was resetting.
U.S. Special.
Like I said, we're going to do an experiment on a G15 board. I'm going to try to reflow the security slash drive controller to see if I can actually fix a board. Like I said, on a G22 I had that problem. The laser diode didn't come on at all. It was kind of weird. And I reflowed it. Give a little nudge, reflowed it. All of a sudden the laser came back to life because I thought it had a bad laser. No. There it goes. Hey, like I said, folks, bad laser. Unfortunately. I said I can try to clean it, but I doubt that's going to do any damn good. It's laser rot, guys. That's what laser rot is. You don't use your system, it sits for a while, it rots the laser out. Seems to be working okay. Go ahead and hit the button.
Team, it's vital that you locate the informant and gather all of the intel he has to provide. Utilize that information in carrying out your other primary objectives, and everything should proceed smoothly.
Go ahead and see if we can move.
Commander, you must locate the...
We can move.
Alright, team, you heard the lady. Let's lock it up and get moving.
Alright, looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. Make sure she's still reading a CD and a regular DVD. Yeah, I picked that one up really quick. First thing it does is it checks for a PlayStation disc. If it's a PlayStation, it'll spin it slow. And then it'll spin it up for a CD-ROM. It's kind of weird. See? You gotta give it a couple minutes. A minute, like 30 seconds or a minute, or like 30 seconds to a minute. Don't automatically think your laser's bad or defective because of that. Just the older boards are like that. Newer boards, psh, no way. They had them dialed in by version 9 or version 10. They had them really dialed in. And then they discontinued the fat model for a more cost-effective slim model, which they were junk. So it looks like we're okay here. Dolby Digital, blah, blah, blah. Still tracking okay on the disc. And then we'll get a DVD out and we'll check that. I'm going to reset it and see if it picks it up right away too. That's an auto boot thing. I like to check auto boot.
Welcome to Ford Racing 3. Single player. Ford Company. Movie car chases.
Like I said, folks, I sell you guys a quality product, not a crappy product. I told you, I had 20 of these at one time once. I had like 23 of them. That is my final laser. I'm going to have to get some.
3, 2, 1.
This car game seems to be working okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reset it. And we'll see if the auto boot works right away. Some of the older boards, the firmware is not like that, but some of these are just like this. I've had miss and hit results with them. I don't think it's the laser. I think it's the Syscon chip. Or the Mechacon, excuse me. The Mechacon. That the solder balls are probably failing underneath of it. Yeah, I picked it up. We go ahead and reset. Pull this disc out. Go ahead and try a PlayStation disc one more time. Excuse the camera. And then we'll get a DVD. I've never put DVD-Rs in. Oops, sorry. Never had put DVD-Rs in here. I haven't seen the need to. They probably do play them. I don't know. Like I said, it takes a couple of a minute. Yeah, it's like I said, I could probably take this thing apart and try to reflow the dry mech kit, the Mechacon, and try to reflow it and all that. But it's working. It's working for now. This is probably a G22 board, probably. Absorb the speed. The one and only Rage Racer. Like I said, nothing better but hardware, folks. We'll try a DVD and then I'll leave you with that.
Racers, start your engines and let's get it on.
Like I said, if you blow in your diodes and all that stuff on those
2, 1, go.
Power supplies, that means you're probing them with you're probing them while they're on. Okay, I'm gonna put a disclaimer right now. Don't do that. If you want to test components, make sure it's disconnected from the mains. Make sure it's disconnected from the mains and all that. Diodes are a totally different animal. Like I said, I don't. I check the caps first before I do anything else. We're gonna go ahead and reset this. I look at the common failure points on those. Obviously, they've got cap problems. Go ahead and see if she reads the DVD. Yeah, reads the DVD. We'll see if it actually plays the DVD. I don't play DVDs in these. I use them as a game console. I have a DVD player for that. But some people back in the day, that's what they did. They bought these for a cheap DVD player. Obviously, I got another one saved from the grave. Just gonna go right to the title menu. If it'll let me. Just gonna hit play all. Yeah, good old Mars Bear TV show. That was on back in the day when I was a kid. It was on channel 11, actually. Like I said, we'll leave you with that. Like I said, another save one from the grave. I'll give you the serial number and the model number, and we're gonna go ahead and end the video. Like I said, like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more better repair videos. Like I said, there's your serial number. Here's your model number. It's an AU model. Like I said, like and subscribe. Hit that like button so I can get out the YouTube algorithm, and we got more repair videos coming. Bye bye for now.